companies in the news that were affected by all this today include companies that take a lot of revenue from China, names like Apple. Of course, they make the iPhone, but Apple shares in the red early on. They finally closed to the good by 2%. Boeing, in the end, closing down just 1%. Caterpillar, in the green. I'm calling it unchanged. Intel, the chip maker out of California, to the good by 0.5%. Of the sectors that will be affected if this goes on for much longer, technology, industrials and materials. Materials represented by companies like Alcoa, the aluminum company, which in the end closed up by 3% today, despite everything. And U.S. Steel, in the red, but I'm calling it unchanged. So what was it that made these markets change their minds? The answer is Wilbur Ross, the Trade Secretary, and Larry Kudlow, the former CNBC contributor, who spoke earlier today and said, look, this is not a trade war. President Trump is ultimately a free trader, and that any imposition of tariffs from either side will take several months. In other words, there's time for negotiation. There's wiggle room. And the markets bought into what Wilbur Ross and Larry Kudlow had to say, believing that President Trump has a chance to negotiate. He says he's a deal maker, brings people together, bashes their heads together, comes away with a deal. The market is saying, okay, Mr. Trump, now's your chance. Do this regarding tariffs and trade. John Terrett, CGTN, New York.